Good morning. Hindi yun naisip. He was the third one. Warabi kunne. DNA and the discovery of the secret of life. It was in a pub named Eagle in the center of Cambridge in the UK that one lunchtime in 1953 a scientist announced that he had found the secret of life. It wasn't the first audacious statement made in a pub, and it won't be the last, but it may have been the most important. The man with the audacious statement was Francis Crick, although he later said he didn't remember that moment, but the story was shared by his research partner James Watson. Crick and Watson had made a momentous discovery. They had worked out the chemical structure of DNA. This was the structure as we know it today, the 3D double helix, which looks like a spiral staircase and contains the genetic information that makes every living thing what it is. Crick, who was English, and American Watson had been studying genes at the Cavendish Laboratory at the University of Cambridge. Their discovery has been described as one of the most important in history, but it came after almost 100 years of research from other scientists. For one, Crick and Watson didn't discover DNA. Swiss scientist Friedrich Meister did in 1869. In the first half of the 20th century, our understanding of DNA structure was developed by Phobos Levin of Russia and then Erwin Chargaff of Austria. And the work of Crick and Watson was supported by research from Maurice Wilkins and Rosalind Franklin in January 1953. Wilkins showed Watson an X-ray photo that Franklin had yet to publish from her research that helped determine the double helix shape of DNA. That was from X-ray to start with. Franklin died in 1958 while Crick, Watson, and Wilkins won the Nobel Prize in 1962. So why was the double no so why was a double helix important enough to interrupt the Eagles' customers on February 28, 1953? Well, they had found out how genetic instructions were kept inside living things and passed from one generation to the next. This has helped in things like forensic science, treating diseases, identifying human remains, and scientists hope very much more to come. Wow, this is so cool. Look at the picture. Discussion. Did you know anything about the discovery of DNA before reading this article? Who are your country's most famous scientists? What are they known for? In your opinion, what is the most important scientific discovery of all time? Are there any scientific discoveries you hope to see within your lifetime? Have you heard about any impressive scientific developments lately? Further discussion. Did you prefer studying chemistry or biology when you were in school? Did you get to do any interesting scientific experiments as a student? Why do you think some people dislike studying science? If you were to enroll in university tomorrow, what would you choose to study? The greatest history book ever written is the one hidden in our DNA. That's so cool. Spencer Wells, would you like to do a DNA test to learn about your family history? I'd love to.